Alright, what is up, you beautiful people, and welcome back to the Stronghold Brawl. We are playing some STUKOV today. We're joined by Inflames. Who's in the last slot here? Ooh, Zagara. Ooh, baby. Alright, well, Brawl modifiers, we have Stronghold, so we got a huge base being built up here, which means I can rush tanks and not get punished. We have a bit of aura over here, which will give us some boosts on the floor. And we also have an aura in our pocket. Oh my god, it's a swan. Are we against swan? Nope. Who's this guy? Kerrigan. Oh baby. That's just gonna have to be mass ultralisk into die to science vessel. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, I don't know what I'm up against here, but as STUKOV, hopefully I can be against someone who I can mass tanks against and not get punished. I think massing tanks into swan is actually not too bad, although everything I have is bio, so he can irradiate everything. But it's not that bad, because I have a lot of thick units that don't mind getting irradiated, you know? Anyways, here comes the first tank. Bonk. Let's go, baby. I really want Shadow, to be honest, if I'm massing tanks. But if I get fire, I might just have to switch the bunkers. Oh no, it's Tychus! Oh no, I'm against Tychus! No! No! Alright, well, that's one way to start the new year, boys. Face Tychus. Ooh, but I have Shadow. I'm gonna do it anyways, boys. The only thing about this is that if there's a Boswell, I am so cooked. The best thing I can do is just to have a bunch of, like, jumpy boys enmeshed in the whole network. And then so when Boswell does fly in, he's gonna be like, damn, I got like 5,000 targets. What am I gonna do? And what he's gonna do is get confused. And hopefully my tanks aren't going to die instantly. Well, we'll see what happens. Against Tychus, I really don't really have any options. Like, STUKOV's options against Tychus are quite limited. Oh, it's a 2v3. Oh, that's why the loading screen took so long. The loading screen legit took 5 minutes. Somebody DC'd. 2v3. 1 DC. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then my tank should do pretty well into... They should do pretty well into Swan. Swan should just, like, if you're playing Swan this week, you should just rush tanks like a monkey. Because the one thing that tanks are pretty bad at is protecting themselves. And all these juicy buildings here are pretty good at protecting your tanks. So, yeah, good combo. Also, the Terran side is kind of OP because the SCVs repair you. The Protoss side, all you got are Zealots, man. Okay, so there we go, as expected. There's Boswell. Boswell's gonna completely hammer us. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, and Boswell, I just gotta go a bunch of jumpy boys here. Oh my god, Queen Max. Why would you Queen Max? Oh no, Queen Max. I guess the Queens can prevent you from dying to science vessels, which is actually, never mind. That is a good choice. Alright, I'm gonna place you here. I'm gonna place some of these with Explodey Boys. Because Explodey Boys will be good against the Hellbats to a degree. So games this week tend to go pretty long, so I think I'm gonna just go for another gas here. Actually, do I want to do that? Against Tychus, I think the best thing I can do is get an Alexander and then force him to get a Sam and then just send a bunch of dudes at him, you know? Bonk. Oh, let's see here. Boom. Oh no, we got Cyclones. We're getting Cyclones. Zyklone B. Uh-oh. Where'd that come from? Get him, boys. Get him. Oh. Let's put down our tank here. Let's put down another tank. And let's run it back. I'm actually really excited for my new, like, workout schedule that I've built for myself. And man, I need to get access to a treadmill. I'm low-key considering getting like a budget gym subscription just for the treadmill, but I honestly don't think that's worth it. Because I think I'm actually gonna renew my climbing gym commitment. Boom, boom. Oh my god, please, 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 please. No, Boswell, no, no. Yes, buildings. Oh my god. No, he stunned us. I need more fodder. Yeah, because my attack speed tanks are actually gonna take it away. So here, okay, let me hold off on getting too much fodder though. Cause yeah, bro has cyclones. Why does bro have cyclones? Cyclones are probably one of the worst things you can pick as Swan into people spamming large amounts of units. I just realized we're all Zerg and they're all Terran. Nice. Because Cyclones are single targets, so I don't quite understand why there are so many of them. Anyways, whatever. Sometimes it doesn't have to make sense. Okay, we got a Blaze here. Good thing Blaze is armored, so he's going to take extra damage. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Yes. Yes. Get some more fodder here. No. No, Boswell, jump my tanks. The feel when Boswell jumps your tanks and completely destroys them. Oh well. Want some lurkers coming out here? Yeah, the queens should be the only thing that's like, not the only thing, but like, yeah, I think it is one of the only units that are going to be completely invulnerable against the irradiate. Because their health pool is big, they heal. Using some like hydras and stuff. Lurker's actually doing God's work here. Because Taika's units are all in one giant line. It's funny because most AoE just like hits in a circle. So the column formation is actually weak to lurkers. One lurker versus one phalanx. Who would win? Boom. Yeah, I don't know why Swan has cyclones, to be quite honest with you. Tanks, I think, are the best thing you can build as Swan this week. Generally, tanks are really good for Swan anyways. It's just it's a little hard to get them up and running, but when you have a bunch of buildings in front of you, it makes life pretty easy. Anyways, we are gonna need another column of boys. So we're just gonna send them in here. And then we're gonna just get some more boys here. There we go. Boom. I'm gonna front load some explodey boys, and that's all we need. I guess we don't have anything. Actually, no, we got queens. I was gonna say we had nothing to kill the science vessels, but that's what the queens are for. Queens are anti-science vessel. I completely forget that Kerrigan has access to queens. Mostly because I never build queens. I'm like, queens? What are those? I don't need those. Because like I think the only thing queens can really heal as Kerrigan is Kerrigan herself, and Ultralisk. That's about it. But I guess when your whole team is bio, queens are actually really good. Especially for me, the queens are so good for me. It's gonna infest all these things here so the laser drill stops hitting us. But yeah, I've been doing some like low intensity cardio in terms of just like walking, and I'm like just trying to do more physio to actually deal with all of the outstanding bodily issues that I have. I realize most of my injuries are just from trying to progress too fast and not like making sure that my muscles know how to turn on properly and like push on form. Like my squats actually gave me knee problems because I stopped doing my sumo deadlifts. When I was doing sumo deadlifts at the same time as squats, like in the same week in rotation, I think it actually helped strengthen my glutes enough that my glutes could actually stabilize my knees when I squat. And then I stopped doing deadlifts. Hey, look, there are the tanks. I stopped doing deadlifts, and then I just kept doing squats. And eventually, like I like changed my squat form and everything, and then that just led to like overactivation of my quads, and then that downstream led to more issues. So I think right now I gotta stop chasing fast progress, because fast progress ends up being slow. You know, fast is slow, and slow is fast. It's a little unintuitive, you know. Like some things you just gotta go at the right pace. And obviously, like, you know, with everything that was going on last year, like it just made sense for me to try and like just keep pushing forward, because I felt like that was the only way to go, you know, like just keep pushing forward. Don't think about it too much, right? All we need is to chase progress for the sake of progress. But it's a lot slower actually, because when you hit like an injury and a road bump, you end up like having to spend like 3 to 4 months like just dealing with it. And then so you've actually lost 3 to 4 months of progress. Like, man, if I didn't get injured, I would probably be hitting like 300 on the squats by now, and like 500 on deadlifts. I think I would be there. But instead, I'm back to like potato weight again. So yeah, but you know, these are things that you just figure out as you figure it out, I guess. Let me just drop some distractions here. Boom, boom. Oh, Tychus timed out. Uh-oh. Okay, so the problem is now we have Swan tanks to deal with. Alexander isn't really a good solution. Oh god, his tanks are already sieged. Yeah. Bunkers aren't really a solution either. Oh no, he's got tank busters. Oh no. Well, I'm hoping Inflames can handle this with the Zagara. Let me see here. Boom, let's put down some more tanks. I think I just need more boys to run and jump into the fray here. But yeah, like I think my peak squat last year was like 225, and that was like just like from like 6 months of squatting. So like I like definitely can get back to that. But it's just like the mentality of like returning to what you were before. I think that is difficult to get your mind around, because really it's like you're just doing the same thing that you did when you started to get there. But now it feels worse because it's like, damn, like I've been here before and now I'm like back to ground zero. Like, man, was that worth it? But the truth is, it is worth it because your mind has that muscle memory. So you'll get back there faster, you know? It's literally like playing those roguelike games, you know? Yeah, you got completely clapped on the first levels, but you almost made it to the end. Which means the next time when you come around, you're gonna be a lot better, because you know the boss mechanics already. You already like, you know, you got extra mastery points to spend. You know, all that beautiful stuff. So any progress you've made is not lost. You know, it's experience gained. So yeah, 2025 was just me getting rid of all of the stuff that didn't serve me no more. You know, because once you get all that crap out of your way, man, I really believe I will be able to accelerate. I mean, when you're in it, it's hard to see. You know, you never really see it clearly when you're in it. But as you can see here, the tanks are absolutely burying them. Now I just need the Broodlords to pull up. Broodlords pull up. Broodlords pull up. Pull up with them Broodlings. Oh no, my tanks are getting buried. But yeah, the attack speed tanks will absolutely bury them. Bury them. No. Alright, I'm thinking I should get an Alex. I think Alex makes sense here. Pushing for Alex. Hold the line. Gold the line. Hold the line. I don't know if right now push for Alex is a good idea, but like I got no other choice. But yeah. So yeah. Oh, I've been procrastinating a lot this like break, but really I shouldn't really call it procrastinating. I should really call it I've been resting this winter break. Because man, even before the winter break, I was like at a pretty hectic schedule. I moved, all that random stuff happened in my life. You know, like car accident, back-to-back things I had to deal with. So I didn't really like have like a I was just holding the line in real life, you know. And sometimes that's what it looked like. So like it just felt kind of messy the whole time. But I'm glad like now I'm all set up in my new place. Like I love my new place. Like the room is so big. I have enough space for like 3 different like stations, I guess, to do stuff. Got my little DJ station here all set up. I don't know if I will actually try and DJ this year, but you know, I said I would try at least just a few meme songs. But yeah, I gotta sort out my BPM and stuff. I don't know. I think DJing is like something for fun. Like once I've secured a viable source of lots of income, I can start exploring more fun things, you know? Because, you know, all I got is me right now. And if I don't got me, then nobody else got me, right? So, yeah. My tanks are getting flattened right now. I only got 2 of them left. No, I got 1 of them. No! The field with no more tanks. Okay. Yeah, pushing Alex at this time is a little spicy. By a little spicy, I mean we're probably gonna we might lose before Alex comes out. Oh, Kerrigan needs something to protect her Broodlords. I think Inflames can reset these tanks, right? Right. Oh, the tanks just expired. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. We still got this. We got this. We got this. We got this. Inflames' wave coming in to reset it here. The problem is my wave doesn't really have any front line, and we don't really have any buildings left. And I have nothing that can hit the rates. I did not buy a single unit that can attack the rates, by the way. I'm like, rates? Rates? What are those? Okay. Send out distractions. Send out distractions. Distractions. But yeah. I don't know. The beautiful thing is, though, is that, like, I've at least mastered the process of change. In the sense of, like, I know the steps that need to be taken to get to the places that I want to go. It only sucks because it takes a long time. But it takes even longer if you don't do anything about it. Right? So yeah. I'm just setting in a bunch of habits, and I'm just going to repeat them a bunch of times, and that's how it's done, boys. And then it's profit, you know? Okay, Alexander, can you give these tanks some bigger vision too? There we go. Give them a suck. Give them a big suck. Alexander should hold the line until Sam shows up, and we can just like bury Tychus in large amounts of value. Damn. This is Costco STUKOV, baby. Peak value. Guys, can I say that, like, without Costco, we would actually all just riot. Costco is single-handedly holding back the French Revolution. Like, I go to Costco, like, just buy stuff, right? And it's always packed. Like, every Costco I go to, like, regardless of where it is in the GTA, it is packed. Like, I go to Walmart, like, Walmart's empty, bro. Walmart's dusty. Like, I go to Costco, it's like, damn, it's full in here at all hours. But that's because Costco is actually doing, like, Costco is like the only good company left, guys. Without Costco, it's over. So, communist theorists would actually say that Costco is a class trader because by continuing to offer free goods, they're upholding the capitalist system that keeps us enslaved. But what can you do, boys? What can you do? Anyways, Alex is here. I'm gonna turn the tide significantly here. They should have prepared for this moment, though. So, with Alex being here, I think what I can do to deal with Sam is... What can I do to deal with Sam? Because all it takes is Sam to, like, drop a little bomb on Alex, and they're cooked. But yeah, we just gotta take him to Value Town here. What am I gonna do with Sam? What is man gonna do against Sam? I don't know what I'm gonna do against Sam, to be honest. I don't know. Just build a bunch of banshees. Every time I build banshees, though, I always regret it. Like, it's always like, man, why did I build that? Like, you need like 5,000 banshees. Actually, no. You know what? We don't need to do anything against Sam. Sam has too many targets to hit. Bro simply cannot keep up. We're fine. We got this. Look at this value generation, boys. That's how it's done. It is the Zerg way. Generate value. Generate overwhelming value. Not for shareholders, but for the love of the game. Hashtag Costco Zerg tactics. Yo, turn that stuff off. Bam. Boom. Bing bang bomb. Bitty bomb boom. It's like that Trump soundboard. Anyways. Value generation. The value generation. Is that gonna be Gen Beta? The value generation. Oh, we destroyed their Nexus. They're not gonna have any more buildings, so that's gonna be huge. I don't know if it's GG yet. They're still holding on. Holding on like that One Republic song. Got that rope 10 feet off the ground, but looks like that's a lethal drop. That's a lethal drop, baby. Legs broken. Value generated. Let's go! Isn't it crazy that Alex just changed the tide of the game? Like, Tychus cannot keep up with Alex value max. Like, he literally, his units just get bamboozled. I think the only thing he could have done was buy, like, 1,000 Nuxes. Like, I don't know why he has one of everybody, but I guess, you know, he's just ringing in the new year, so, like, he's collecting everyone, but I would have just gone, this guy, Nakara, and then just like 10,000 Nuxes and one Sam. Nuxes to delete like the swarm of units. I think Nuxes, you just have to drop the Nux Blast on top of the Broodlords, actually. You cannot even, like this does not counter Broodlords. But, I don't know. I think Broodlords are a hard thing for Tychus to counter. So, yeah, there we go. If you guys enjoyed this game, be sure to leave a like. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.
In the rear with the gear.
The tires. Let's light some fires.
Need a light.